Sligo is a county located in the northwest of Ireland, 190 kilometres from the country's capital, Dublin. Located in a region of great natural beauty, Sligo is easily accessible either by air, rail or road. Sligo is the focal point of this region, a place where a modern lifestyle is very much at one with its surroundings. Here, time moves at its own pace, where golden beaches look out onto the clearest blue Atlantic. William Butler Yeats called Sligo Land of Heart's Desire. And so, we trust that you now get a taste for what we enjoy every day, in the hope that someday soon you will be here in person. Water is central to so much of that which goes on in Sligo. Activity-led holidays are on offer all year round. You will find some of the most beautiful, unspoiled beaches in Ireland within easy reach, just a short drive from Sligo city itself. Many have attained blue flag status, which guarantees the very highest water quality. So where to start then? Well, why not begin at Ross's Point, just an 8-kilometre drive northwest of Sligo city, and home to one of the world's most beautiful golf links. Overlooked by Ben Bulben, Ross's Point is one of the county's most popular destinations and has much to offer. From the beginner to the advanced, Sligo Yacht Club provides all the tutelage and equipment necessary for a first-rate sailing holiday, while there is plenty of room for those who prefer a slightly more relaxed time of it. For a more high-tempo time, try Strand Hill, one of Ireland's premier surfing destinations. West Sligo is one of Ireland's hidden gems. Out by Ochris Head lies Dunmoran Strand, as quiet a getaway as you could hope for. Located along the sea road from Sligo to Enniscrone, Dunmoran is probably Sligo's quietest beach and a great place to live some of life's simple holiday pleasures. Further along the coast lies Easky, a village named after the local river. Our journey goes onwards to Enniscrone, which marks the most westerly tip of Sligo. Home to the mythological Black Pig, Enniscrone is a family-based resort where another of Sligo's 3 links courses backs onto a golden strip of beach. If all the travelling is starting to weigh you down, there's time for a revitalising seaweed bath at Kilcullen's on the promenade before starting to turn for home. Now that you've recharged the batteries, a short detour to Loch Talt and a walk around the lake is in order. Horse riding is also available at various locations throughout the county and is a most enjoyable way to explore the countryside. And what about taking on the river at Ballasadair Angling Club? And never fear, if the fish don't bite, fresh seafood is served in many of Sligo's restaurants. Deep in the Sligo mountains, the Fianna, the ancient Celtic warriors, carved the earliest chapters of Ireland's history. A tomb, reputedly that of the warrior Queen Maeve, sits atop Knocknarea and is one of many which make up the realm of Caramore, a burial ground which dates back to almost 5000 BC and is unique in Ireland. It is here that the Celts first tilled the soil, and then return to the earth. And though it is adjacent to Sligo city itself, the mystical qualities here would make you imagine that ancient spirits still inhabit these lands. Sligo is, in many ways, the oldest county in Ireland. Off the coast, towards the north of the county, one finds the island of Inishmurray, site of a 6th century Christian monastery. Nearby is Creevy Keel, another burial ground of the Celts. Located within striking distance of the famous beach at Mullaghmore, Creevy Keel dates back to the Stone Age and is renowned for its central court tomb and burial chamber. On the drive back into Sligo, twin sentinels guard the grave of W.B. Yeats, this tower, and a 1,000-year-old Celtic cross. Further cairns pepper the hillsides, such as those to the east at Carrowkeel, and more modern examples of architecture, in relative terms, are dotted around the county, such as Ballymote Castle in the south of the county, and Parkes' Castle, which overlooks Lough Gill on the border with Leitrim. And in the centre of Sligo, the Abbey. Founded in the mid-13th century, it determined Sligo's strategic importance, something which continues down to the present day. Sligo has grown significantly in recent times and is the commercial capital of the Northwest. A day out in town is best spent on foot, and all the shops, bars and restaurants are easily accessible and well signposted. Famous also as a cultural centre, Sligo's visitors will enjoy theatre spaces such as the Hawk's Well and the Factory, where a wide range of theatre and music events are on offer. And what of the Model Nyland Gallery? Home to an impressive collection of paintings, including those of Jack B. Yeats, and where entry is free to the public. Sligo offers extensive quality accommodation to suit every budget, a full range of services, including conference and leisure facilities, and all the other elements required to ensure an unforgettable stay. And with so much to see and do on our doorstep, you won't have to go far to enjoy what Sligo has to offer. A limitless amount of outlets to enjoy in a healthy and safe environment. The multitude of bars and restaurants across the county are the perfect location to wind down in after the day out in Sligo. An eclectic mix of places drawing a busy day to a close. Getting out and about is the key to enjoying yourself in Sligo, and there is much to tempt those who favour an active time. Our younger visitors are well catered for at Gilligan's World, where there's plenty for mum and dad to enjoy as well. Located in the south of the county, this is a land of fairies and magic, which will entice and entrance people of all ages. Nearby is Eagles Flying, Ireland's biggest sanctuary for birds of prey. The daily demonstrations here will both intrigue and entertain you, safe in the knowledge that they are carried out under strict supervision by the professional team on site. In nearby Riverstown, the Folk Park draws the strands of Sligo's recent history together. A tour here will transport the visitor back in time, Sligo's history retold in an active and enjoyable experience. The cultural trip through this area of Sligo would not be complete without a stroll through Gertching, the location of the renowned Coleman Traditional Irish Music Centre. Working actively in the promotion and development of one of the most vibrant and unique of Irish art forms, the centre is well worth a visit for those with even a passing interest in Irish music, and is a veritable goldmine for the connoisseur. While you're in the South Sligo region, Both Ballymote and Tubbercurry boast fine parkland golf courses. And further west in Enniscrone, and open all year round, is Waterpoint, an indoor aquatic adventure and leisure centre. A visit here is a must on either a fine or a wet day. The staff at Waterpoint will guarantee a fun-filled afternoon for all members of the family. Many names have been associated with Sligo over the years, people who have left an indelible mark on the county. Of all those inspired by Sligo, W.B. Yeats, poet and scholar, is the most famous. He called Sligo the land of heart's desire, and much of his poetry celebrates its beauty. A Yeats tour is surprisingly enjoyable and highly recommended. Information is available at the Yeats Memorial Building on Hyde Bridge, or simply call to the Northwest Tourism Office on Temple Street.
I call to that wee girl from many's the long day, and I slide.
Leaving Sligo via the N16 for Manor Hamilton, follow the signs for Glencar Lake. The road winds along between the lake and the mountain until you begin to hear the rising sound of water. As Yeats himself put it, where the wandering water gushes from the hills above Glencar, in pools among the rushes that scarce could bathe a star. Glencar Waterfall is an unmissable experience for anyone visiting Sligo, and one which will last long in the memory. The journey around Lough Gill is one which Yeats himself often undertook. Hazelwood is the first port of call. I went out to the Hazelwood because a fire was in my head, and cut and peeled a hazel wand, and hooked a berry to a thread. From the water bus at Parkes Castle, you can best view the lake isle of Innisfree. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made. Slishwood and nearby Dooney Rock are situated on the southern side of Lough Gill on the journey back into Sligo. Close by the N15, the main road north of Sligo towards Donegal, are two key Yeats landmarks. Lissadell House is open to the public. Many a time I think to seek one or the other out and speak of that old Georgian mansion. And nearby is the poet's final resting place, Drumcliff Cemetery. Yeats's eternal words, cast a cold eye on life, on death, horsemen pass by. A fitting finish to a perfect day's outing.